Connie in Freeland, Michigan. Hey, Connie, what's up?
Hi, Tom. I'm calling about austerity because people keep calling into your show comparing government to a family and claiming that a family whose expenses are greater than their income would cut back, so government should too.
Right.
But they're assuming that it's a family without assets. A government is more like a family with assets because we've got buildings and parks and things like that. And a family with assets and a cash flow problem would borrow against those assets, put that borrowed money somewhere where they have a potential to have revenue down the road, like maybe putting in an apartment in their basement or starting a new business. So I think that government, like a family with assets, should be borrowing and investing in future income.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
So I wanted to call and say that.
Well, you said it very well, and Connie, and I would add, let me put even a finer point on it, that if you look at the history of what families have actually done in the United States since the Reagan Revolution, when Ronald Reagan came into office, the majority of families in the United States were single wage earner families. Now we're nearly two. And what families have done in response to Reaganomics, where we've seen individual workers' wages actually go down over the last 30 years, family income has remained steady because families have worked harder and they've generated additional income. And it's gone up in uninflation adjusted numbers, but in inflation adjusted numbers it's held the same. But basically how families have responded to Reaganomics, to austerity, to a diminished lifestyle, is by working harder and trying to earn more money. And many families have earned more money and said, okay, this is how we'll respond to it, or we'll at least, and so that's another thing. That would be the equivalent of government raising taxes and saying, we need to increase our revenue. We don't just stop eating. We increase revenues, which would be raising taxes. So, Connie, thank you for raising that. I appreciate it. That very, very nice.